I saw that host. Thanks for the host, Asper. I don't think we're doing the egg hunt tournament tonight. I don't know that. I'm trying to stay awake. Also, the fat chocobo is in the way of the chat. Let's fix that. Alright, fat chocobo not in the way of the chat anymore. Because it's supposed to be a host alert, so you got the live one. And I totally forgot exactly how much stupid there is at the beginning of this game. I thought when I first played this translation, that translation was just for fun. Like somebody just put in Butts as his name. No, his name is really Butts. Wait, that's a lot of damage, guys. 18 damage across the board? That's ridiculous. Whoa, what? Yogi, am I playing like impossible mode? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong to wipe on the first enemy? What do you think, Yogi? Do you really think I played through this normal before? It says blind. Oh, crystal time. But it's broken. Oh no, this is blind with four job rules, and any job can happen. There's no 720 or whatever it's called. I don't know. I know a speedrunner that says randos are useless, so why not just do this? I'll have the world record because no one else would ever dream of doing this. So there's a few ways to do it, Asper. The way this one is set up is every time you pick up a crystal, so like right now I'm going to have to make my entire party geomancers. And when I get the next set of jobs, it's going to roll a random job. I think from either the list of all currently available jobs or just the newly available jobs. Because like each time you get a crystal, you get new jobs. That's right, Yogi. So all these splittered crystals are like the game's initial jobs. Like think like tactics. You essentially get like your white mage or your basic fighter classes and stuff. So Geomancer's little bonus is the squares that would normally do damage to you walking on, like fire, you're immune to those, which is a pretty terrible bonus, but it's a bonus nonetheless. So you're there, Knight, Black Belt, Blue Mage, Thief, Black Mage, White Mage. Well, the first time I did this, Yogi, they closed the thing, and no one told me that they were, like, not gonna let rando happen anymore, and then I lost the save file. And we got, like... All I know is I had 2 berserkers and a white mage. I got 2 berserkers! And I think we got through half the game, but this was, like, 5 or 6 years ago. I'm confused, though. I was told Geomancer. None of these are a Geomancer. What am I missing? I'm missing something. These must not be labeled correctly. I remember having this issue before. I feel like I screwed something up. It's gotta be blue, right? It's gotta be blue. Is it one? Okay. You're right. I know there's a few. It's like sometimes you'll find the next crystal like very soon after. But yeah, so I don't know. I think the job thing is like ridiculously overhyped, Asper, but it gives me something to, some kind of challenge to start with, because I've never really played through this game. Every time I've tried, something catastrophic has happened. Shut up, Yogi. Stop. I didn't even attack but once when it was, when the bird was closed, when Pazuzu's feathers were closed. I gotta remember where this stupid town is. We could be playing Ultima 2 right now, but we're not. The best part about the ship in this game? Oh, here's the town. Here's the town. But yeah, so the basic general rules, Asper, is as you get a job assigned. So when that job shows up, basically the only you can like if I get Geomancer and then like White Mage or something, I can make 3 of my party members White Mages and 1 of them Geomancer. You're allowed to do this, but you can't have them be any other class. And you can't, when you get to the end of the game and you have 4 jobs, well, guess what? You can only use each of them exactly once, because you have to at least use 1 job of each. I hope Ian on kills my dudes. Okay, well. Beer indeed. What I'm trying to locate here is the... Well, that's cute too. Captain's on the 2nd floor. That's what we're looking for. Right. I should just played Saga Frontier. Like, that game just lets you like kill everything. You told me you're just gonna destroy KOL by just scripting the entire game because you can. Why play the game when you could just script the game? Oh man. Alright. Words were said, and now we're leaving. Aren't you, like, headed to Sweden, Yogi? What are you watching me for? What are you watching this poverty, fat chocobo being lured over to the Gishel Greens because we gotta fatten him up? Tomorrow? I don't know, you wouldn't join my party any other way, Ferris. Where are we going? Nothing here to do. There's a cave there. Desert. Desert seems interesting, but we can't drive through the desert. There might actually be something here. Oh, great. It's a battle. The battle's what's here. So one thing that happens in this... So... Well, you might think that it's like one way that you get around the rules in this... When I say get around the rules, it's at the end of the game, you are allowed to your party members aren't all stuck. It's just that you always have to run one of each at that point. If that makes sense. So like there's like the intermediate moment where someone's two classes. You have two classes, but you pick the other guy. Hope that makes sense. So like if you want to swap two people's classes, you can do that, even though for like a brief moment in time, one thing is one thing and one's the other. Are we supposed to redo this? Because the pirates were sleeping before, and now we took them all to the bar. So now we can do this. Maybe. But yeah, since there's a bunch of people here, the egg hunt finale, we haven't figured out the for sure finish because, well, there's a lot of people involved. So I'm not going to be around for several days, and someone else is not going to be around for several days. So there's the very off chance that in the next hour, Draco and I will play our match, and if not, we're probably looking at next week. To finish up the egg hunt tournament. I know that okay, so this definitely changed. I know Ridley and Zycord played this afternoon. That's all I know. There is a magic door here. It annoys me, these little things right here, you can walk over these in like every Final Fantasy game ever, but not this one. It's like you're like losing points here. Please tell me this opened up all the chests. Oh baby! Watch them all be empty. Actual real prizes. Those are not those prizes are a little bit more disappointing than I thought they'd be. Oh! You know the best part about Final Fantasy Tactics? Best part is getting Boko killed because he's taking up, or getting him poached because he takes up a party slot. That's Boko's job in Final Fantasy Tactics. He generates, as Yogi would say, 10,000 meat. We're pirates. We do what we like. Oh, great. Earthquake, huh? Let me see. I got a ship at the start of the game. Knowing how this works, we're probably going to lose our ship, and we're probably going to end up, like, with nothing, right? That's how this typically goes. And this pirate, I bet's like, hey, can you take us to the place? To the other side of the earthquake, there might be treasure. Oh, protecting the hideout. From what? I already took all your stuff. It's gone. Ate the sandwich. The earthquake, huh? What do you mean you never lose Yeah, right. Constantly. Just get what's her Fat Princess or whatever, the Blue Princess or something? Her ability is the big ship that you're not supposed to keep from the start of the game. And Old Man's ability is when you use the ability, the battle ends. There's no experience points. You didn't win the combat just ends. It's end combat function. Exit program, return 0. Why be any job in the game when your jobs could just be Great Princess? Not only does that work, but like the screen's like clipping and all kinds of other dumb stuff is happening. Terrible sounds are coming out of the console. That's hilarious. Oh, butt scheme to level. Ah, stupid pathway. Hopefully there's something else to do here. If you haven't seen Yogi run that game, that is honest, like, I'm just laughing along with that one every time. Best investment at the start of the game was to give Lena the sword. She can one-shot everything. So one thing I do know is everyone's stats in this game are... Oh, I know where we need to go. There's that meteor. There's a meteor, guys, we can go. I don't... Perhaps we should save the game before going into the meteor, because we almost lost in the introductory dungeon. I wonder if there's some poor kid that died in the introductory dungeon, hated this game, and returned it. Also, we're totally saving another file here, because I am not going through 41... If I run another one of these, I am not going through 41 minutes of silliness. There better be sprint shoes in this game. This walk speed is atrocious. I can't go in here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, this is pain. This is real pain right now. Alright, cool. Let's hit the reset button. Oh, that's great. The config buttons. Oh my god. So I need to go get my chocobo again? Like... Is there anywhere else to go? Let's see. Oh, Ferris does a ton of damage. What the heck's your weapon, Ferris? We must not have the map to do map things. So we can't get in through the canal. There's a cave over here. Oh boy. I've been well past this point in the game before, and the fact that we can't figure out what to do... Not good. Not good. So as far as the way the jobs and equipment and stuff works in this game is basically... Every character can do the same thing. The only thing that's different is their stats. Their base stats are very, very slightly different. Oh, that's cool. It's 32 damage? 100 damage! Are you kidding me right now? Oh, man. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Not here. I knew we should have played Ultima 2. I knew it. It can't be go back there. Go back to the town. Just go back to the town. Unless these opened. Doubt that. It's locked. I don't know. Let's not get ourselves creamed again. Oh no. We've triggered the correct event. We got this. Wait, what? Let's go see. Let's go upstairs. You've locked yourself in your room. That doesn't seem very conducive to... Oh, something in the fireplace, or is it just hot? Nothing in the fireplace. It's so useful. Just lock yourself in your room. Okay. What's this wizard say? We made the captain mad. The pirates drank all the beer, Yogi. What shall we ever do? I guess we're gonna walk around town. Clearly, we're not beginners. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Could that just kill us? Just change games, play something better? Armor shop. Don't forget me. Well, I mean, I'm not the one telling you to go run away every time. No refunds, Asper. No refunds. The Gilgabot. No refunds. Well, we have like $2 grand, and let's just buy a broadsword. Double grip, okay. So double grip, I believe, is this game's version of dual wield. The one thing that Berserkers have going for them is they do have some pretty good damage. Clear attack. But the reason getting Berserker as a class in this is rather difficult is they aren't allowed to cast spells, and I'm not even sure they can use items. Maybe they can use items, but basically their only real thing is to attack. They basically just always have Berserk. These are spells. I'm not really sure what I'm buying right now. Not really sure what I'm doing. Get out of the way, dude. Sure, you know what? Let's rest. Maybe our... Yeah, pretty much. Apparently in this game in particular, there's a bunch of classes that can break rods as an attack, or their attacks are greatly helped by this. Extra tents are probably... I don't probably have enough right now. I know we spent a bunch of these. We'll take those. I don't know what to do here. We were already upstairs and the door was locked, so I don't know, let's go back to pirate time. Is there anything here? No. Yeah, I mean this is the only... There's only 2 caves in the game. One is the meteor, one is pirate time, so let's go back to pirate time. Oh, Ferris is dead too, so that's very useful. Didn't we go to an inn? Well, there's a healing spring in here, so we'll just use that. In before I play 5 hours, and we've not gotten anywhere. In before. I don't know. The big hype with this game is this is the first one that I think had popularity to it, that had jobs in it. I want to say, was it 3? I want to say 3, 4, 5. Well, if 4 is... maybe 3 had the remnants of jobs. Because 4 just... they have classes associated with them, and some of them technically upgrade, or they come back with a new class. Okay, 3's the one that had it, but it was a much different system than this. Like, it was way more... I don't think the characters even had a personality to them. It was basically like Final Fantasy 1, except they were jobs and not like pick your rigid class from the beginning of the game. So we healed. People be healed. You guys missed it. Someone came in here and tried to request like ear destroying sounds, and they got completely bopped, and it was amazing. They came in, immediately requested it, and then were like trying to check the song list, and they were wondering why it wasn't playing. And then the fact that it didn't hit them quite much that I might have been making sure that no one did that. I enjoyed that. That was my fun for today. I didn't even know that. Funny bird, huh? Do you guys even know what a bird is? They're very clearly a bird. Get well soon, huh? Okay, we're talking to everyone here. There's nothing else to do. I got the captain right here. Connected our hideout to a weird cave. Okay, so... is this it? What am I missing? I remember there being something here. And it's not in these boxes? You would think if it's an earthquake, there'd be like a huge hole and be like, the game continues here, there's a big hole here. Oh, this is closed again. Oh my goodness. What is going on? It just unlocks that thing. Who cares? So we go down here. Huh. Connected our hideout. In the hideout. Protect the hideout. I'm just protecting the pier. Oh boy. There's nowhere to go. Okay, does someone actually know where I'm supposed to go? I've done this all before, and I'm just kind of irritated I'm playing introductory mode. Am I supposed to be here? Should I just, like, where do I need to go to continue the stupid game? That's kind of what we're looking for here. Could have sworn I talked to everyone. We will go back to town. This is one thing that irritates me about Final Fantasy games. Like, Ultima was really fun because it just threw me into the game and I could just play. This is irritating. I must have just skipped through... I never had this kind of issue before, and I think I just skipped through obvious text that told me what to do. But we'll talk to everyone outside. Make sure we hit everyone this time. Oh, just for the love of Pete, let's go. We don't need to heal. When does the legendary Ool King Saturated Fats show up to challenge me to a billiards match? Concern froze indeed. Guess I actually could have. No, reloading it would have been slower, anyways. Maximum Ool skill. This is a legendary pool. This legendary Ool champ, Asper. Yeah. You'll start to play, you'll black out, and then you'll wake up and you lost. Little did you know that he just shoved all the balls into the pockets. Let's go back to town. Let's keep it that way. No. Yeah, I'm kind of... Wow. Whoa, 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 dreadful monster sealed the bottom of the canal. Oh, we need access to the canal, that's right. That is right. You might have me there. Wartus, water crystal. Wow, I'm a dingus. I completely forgot about Zock's house. Yeah, this guy, he built the canal, and he's going to give me the canal key. Because we can just use the key while we're on the boat. Oh my goodness. Hey, we're actually going to get to go... I mean, it's kind of far away. It's kind of far away. He jumps up quite a lot. Come right this way. I like the way he stands up, like, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Whatever it is, I'm ready. Oh no. If I have to fight a sea hag, use my harp, which is totally not an efficient weapon. My class ability is to hide from battle. You spoony bard. Do you think Bard's a job in this game? Nope. I wonder why. Maybe it was a joke. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? This is like some Holden Caulfield business. What's going on here? Is anything wrong? Yes, you were watching us sleep. Oh, well, being bribed. It's funny that they put 4 beds in here when you only have 3 party members. Like, it was definitely scripted that there's only 3 party members. Please tell me to go do the canal thing. Canal's your pal. I like that his guest room has 4 beds. He has 1 bed. The rest of his house is all beds. So we bought a spell in case we actually need a spell. I don't even know what Geomancer does. Please fight us. I need XP. The pirates should not be concerned that they're being left behind, but that the town has no beer left. That's really why they're sad. They want to get to the next port. It is fun. You are playing Final Fantasy III. Wow, that just hit me. I just enjoy that Uncharted Waters beer is... I think it's actually when you carry rum. Forget which, it's either that or Patrician, but one of those sea trading games that actually has real mechanics. Pretty sure in one of them your crew, if they don't like you, will drink your booze. Man, I'm such a good streamer. Just skipping through all the text. It's a pretend speedrun. Oh, I'm glowing again. Let's go protect the crystals. I don't just have one up my sleeve. Oh man. That's how one of those games works, I swear. One of them's really mean too, like, there's pirates constantly. Alright, let's save before anything bad happens. Alright, cool. Let's go in the canal. Canal's your pal. Let's go. Let's just like step on the ledge here and use the key. Not considering the physics of like pushing open a door that has like 500,000 tons of water behind it. Totally would work that way. Also, this is also totally the music from Final Fantasy IV, just slowed down. Wait, what? I mean there's a fight here. No fights here. Better be worth a lot of experience points. I just opened up a door with 200,000 tons of water behind it. Oh, two-step battle. Let me see if he's on. Oh man, a block. Blocks are awesome. So I do believe in this game whenever we look up the stats screen, the stats are actually accurate in this game as opposed to previous Final Fantasy games where the stats screen lies quite a bit to us. I want to say this. Oh. We're still in the intro, Asper. This is the part where we lose our ship. Is that part of my ship, or is that just a dragon? Oh, it actually is part of my ship. Oh no. Carlabos. It's like they tried to spell lobster and it did not go well. Hey Carl, how's it going? Carl's Crab Shack. Tail? Got tailed. Carl Jr. I'm just gonna hold the B button until we win. Man, I should just try to get through this whole game with like one party member. Why stop at 4 job impossible? I think actually, oh boy, that's actually a real issue. Oh, that's right. Bosses in this don't give anything. Oh, good. We've made it past the Kraken. Oh, that was the thing in the signs. Sildra. If you have a dragon, why do you need a boat? Is there a reason you need a boat if you have like a dragon that like is like tamed and there's something I'm missing there. Oh, that's right. You are right. It's like you know the story to this game, and maybe someone who maybe read the story before and doesn't want to read it again. Monopoly on the sea. That's right, I remember that. It's like, this guy's got the only boat. Wait a second, how can you be a pirate and have the only boat? How does that even work? No wonder the pirates are like, please come with us. Please let me go with you. They have no other way to get to the next port where all the beer is, because they took the only boat. You'd like Dragon Uber services. I'll tug your... I remember this. The first time I did this, my first class was a white mage. And it was great. And you can't save. I'm trying to remember this way. The best part of white mage was this was the only place we could level. And what resources could you dominate over and have monopoly on, Yogi? Was it a vast sea of blue nothingness? Because I'm pretty sure that is all you acquire by taming sharks in Ark. Oh yeah, that's right, there were a few things. You got me there. You got me there. Now I remember the boss in here not being a good dude. I mean, our boat's kind of gone, guys. We kind of need to trudge our way through here. Oh, hello. I don't know what a car cursor is, but it clearly has more defense than a skeleton. We probably should have bought armor. I know we got a few boxes of armor, so let's Sammy 13, the shark was the last one. Sammy 13. I remember those Ark streams. I don't even know if Yogi was a speedrunner yet. He was, but like I remember there was a lot of Ark being played. The speedrun was how long can we play Ark? Because we gotta tame another shark. We have like equipment for her, right? Or him, whatever. I see. Defense 2. What a wonderful improvement. Oh, that's the only thing I have, huh? We have no other way of healing. So we're going to use a couple of these. We need to find the tent location. There it is. Well, this has toxic written all over it. Really? It just had $1,000 in it because it could. That's pretty funny. Hey, no kid's gonna actually try to open up the box. Let's put a big prize in it. It's I mean, I started the game with 2,000. We're getting like nothing. I mean, it could stand for booze. Maybe it was 990 worth of booze. I need to stop falling asleep. This is not good. Hopefully this is the save point. Now that I'm an accomplished speedrunner, high score specialist, I know that in most cases we should just get to the next area as soon as possible because everything doubles every dungeon or two in terms of usefulness. And if we ever have to come back, it'll be way easier just to come back here for whatever item we missed. Oh good, we are getting money. Oh, that wasn't even that much money. That was 171. Oh, there's a chest down here. Screw that. I want the save point though, if there is one. But yeah, so we had White Mage, and if we had that class, so we would have already had an entire party of White Mages, and they can only use staves to hit. Staves and no, the only thing equivalent. So it was just a basic staff that did about 2 damage and cure. So when we go outside here, like there's going to be combats of nothing but 4 skeletons. We farmed those combats of 4 skeletons for several hours. And we enjoyed it. And then we came back here because... Oh, you... Really? Okay. I guess you only fall when there's actually a hole. Wow, really? This place seems safe. Oh, goodness. I mean, you would think on a life or death situation, none of that matters. Promiscuity does not matter in a life or death situation. Oh yeah, that's right. Ferris does start ambiguous. I'm annoyed that I used potions when I could have avoided such things. An actual save point. Alright, let's actually use the real save slot here. So now, there's this whole process of like, I think I screwed around here and couldn't figure out what to do. I think you jump on the rock. Wow, these guys have a lot of health. Oh yeah, so the good thing about using Cure on these dudes was it did an extremely high amount of damage. There it is, jump across the rock. You don't want to know how many hours of sadness was involved figuring that one out. Of course, I can't figure out how to get around on the thing now. Well, it's pretty hard for early on. I mean, you have very limited resources. And especially for a thing like what I'm doing, I'm stuck. I'm stuck without any all spells or anything. Like, you really need fire or cure or something. And the boss has a fairly large amount of hit points. This must not be the only way to go. Is down a possible? There we go. So the other thing that happens, and the reason you're allowed to kind of cycle your jobs around, is, or at least there's a few different ways to play. But once you start adding additional rules, like right now they have a new one in there that only works for the Game Boy Advance version. It doesn't work for other versions. But like you get essentially job points is sort of like materia. The whole materia thing they kind of stole from this. You can level the job class up, and it like unlocks additional things you can do. There's something in here that's important. That's... Yeah. We're gonna try to avoid farming levels. Nope. Try to remember. Phoenix Down's cool. But yeah, if you're stuck whacking everything like I am, keep in mind that I did re-equip my party. If you don't re-equip your party, you got somebody who's still punching. You have someone who's using a knife, and you have someone that's using a knife. So basically only 2 people in your party would be... Oh wow, Butts is... Man, these guys have a lot of health. But we're trying to avoid using the Phoenix Downs. I think it's also the first game that they're actually called Phoenix Downs as well. Are you just allowed to use tents out of combat? Is that really a thing? Rest a night to recover. Nah, there's no way. Maybe you can. I really don't necessarily want to go attempt the boss, but... Wow, it's like... What? How does that even work? Well, we made it. We probably should have healed. If I get an opportunity, we're healing. We'll probably finish up this boss and then call it good. I'm pretty tired. I actually only got home not too long ago. As far as the egg hunt thing, I think it's, I don't know for sure when Draco and I are going to do it, but basically I think there's 2 matches left. It's basically just the winner of Draco and I versus whomever for all the marbles. So we might try to do it as a big show sometime when we have a date. Yogi, when's your, I don't know if I'm going to be around. When is your, Yogi's traveling over to Sweden to go take the title from the Swedes of the best head-to-head live speedrunner. It's it's not Tiny 10. It's Oh, we're all awakened. Wait, what? Saturday at noonish. Ooh, I might have to... We're in trouble. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, that's right. It's... Yeah, I should be around. I should be around. Cool, cool, cool. I, for some reason, thought it was this Saturday. Which... That'd be hard. Changes to undead. Huh. That seems like a hint. That seems like a real strong hint, doesn't it? Okay, that didn't work, and that probably was a lot of money I just wasted. Bear hug, huh? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna use this. No, this is a fun disaster right now. 50 is not a very large number. It might actually be bugged. I think a lot of the issues like that were cleaned up in this game, but undead usually dies to such things. We're about to wipe though, which is not good. I do remember this thing having about 1,000 health. None of these are a good answer. Nothing is a good answer, of course. I think we're wrecked here. This is going to be harder than White Mage. Oh boy. Okay, so... Oh boy. Step 1, are we at full health? Yes. Step 2, what is Ferris using for a weapon? Dagger. Okay. Okay. So... it's a cross. So we're definitely have to make sure we save our... See if we can beat that boss, and that's probably... might take us a few minutes here. Figure out how we're gonna do this. There's really nothing to do there. The only thing I can think of is we throw everyone in the back row and start throwing pots at it. I have to remember to get our 990 gold pieces. Nothing here. Alright, so we're going to go through the basement here. Grab our map. Fortunately, there's no items here. Okay. I don't think we really skipped any. There was that one spot that had something. So I guess we're gonna fall back. To the save point. What do we got here? Okay, so that did heal us full. Let's see, why not just go loot whatever this is? Oh! That's amazing that they put that in there. Not that any other player would ever figure that one out. But they thought of the potential of getting stuck here. It's kind of smart. You can, because you can't leave and go like shop and stuff, but you can go back and rest. And I'm gonna guess that that probably lets you res everyone too. Oh, so this gives you an idea of what back row penalty does. We can't do that fight with back row penalty. It's not going to work. 11 XP. One level up would be okay. I'd almost be willing to try it again with one level up. Even if we just try to do the controversial strat of letting party members die. But I think in this game, maybe I'm misthinking it. May or may not be in this game that you can, so like an FF1, you can kill off your party, so that you just got one dude left. That's where it came from, I think. Because certainly if we could double the XP rate and just kind of burn a couple dudes for a while. I think later on we'll probably need more than a couple party members, though. Yeah, 30's a bigger number. This is the box we didn't open. At least the hold the button works in this game. What did you find to eat, Asper? What can you tempt me with? Is it Chef Boyardee? Because I could go for some Chef Boyardee right now. Oh boy, we're leveling up. That's not the prize we were looking for, okay? That's essentially like opening a box and finding money. Money. Nothing that fancy. I kind of want to know if he goes down. He's really bad at fighting, too. Like, he's meat shield and nothing else. Alright, so now that he's down, We're gonna take a note of what everyone's XP is. A rather large burger? A rather large toad burger. Next level, 274. Next level, 274. The real question is... it's still gonna be 274 to go. That's a lot of damage. Because if he's still 274, well, bummer. I think at some point in the game, one of your party members, like, I don't think it's Ferris. Maybe it is Ferris. Changes his or her name, or her name. 274. It does not change. Interesting. So we have to remember this. Right now I probably could use all the help I could get, but what happens if we tent? Oh, why are we tenting? Because we could have just rested. Tent, raw tent reses, okay. So if we are gonna do crazy controversial new strat. Did I just go the wrong way? Okay, good. If we're doing controversial new strat, we're gonna need to make sure we have plenty of non-resing items or classes involved. Because of how combat works in this game compared to Final Fantasy 1, I'm not sure there's as much of a bonus to over-leveling a character, because once they're over-leveled, you can't ever get that back. Like, the people that are under-leveled are now under-leveled forever. Unless you just waste the same amount of time. Like, why level everyone in your party by themselves? A dagger? Wait a second, you told me I got 1/64th of a chance to get a drop in this too? Doesn't Ferris use a dagger? Isn't she really good with a dagger? Look at this dagger. Okay, Galef, you can use a dagger now. We already looted that place. It's such a trap too. Like, hey, you could totally loot this chest. There's nothing in it. There's a ship in it. I mean, it's the intended strat, Asper. It's basically like all the party members are terrible under level 5. And the only party member you actually need is a black belt. Once you have a level 30, somewhere between 33 to 38 black belt, he can just solo all the content in the game. Who needs other party members when you have a black belt? Biba Huxley and I were talking about ways to deal with the black belt problem. One is just outright banning them. You can have any party you want. But, no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to take the extra step. I hit X thinking it's Final Fantasy 2, but it's not. Yeah, 1 is very strange. Like, Thief is a class that's it's completely broken, but not quite broken enough to be completely useless. Which is hilarious, and it's because of how badly damaged the run. No, Alkman. No, I don't. What are you doing here? I don't exist. Look at me, I'm a chocobo. My chubbiness becomes me. I'm being lured by Gishelgreens and nuts. I don't know what you're seeing, Alkman, but I think you're gonna see me wipe again. Is I think what's gonna happen. Who the heck are you? I'm gonna possess them. It's like this game's Rydia. It's like you're just good enough to be a mage. Except in this is just like what happened to me in Final Fantasy II. Also Final Fantasy IV. When you go to the town where Rydia summons a Titan to fight you, I was the lucky sap that somehow managed to not save the game up until that point, and Rydia managed to kill me. That's right. I died to an introductory boss in Final Fantasy IV. She opened up Quake. She managed to crit in a way that Kain and Cecil both died at the same time. All you have to do in that fight is not die, and it's basically rigged so you can't. Unless you're me. She changes to an undead. And when she's an undead, I'm glad you enjoy my despair, Asper. Like, that ruined my childhood. What if I said that ruined my childhood? How would you feel about it then? We're just going to continue to use potions. Varus is not allowed in this fight, apparently. And apparently no one else is either. We're going to be leveling a while, aren't we? I remember how much pain this was to beat this as a white mage. I really do. Oh, Ferris. Now I'm trying to think of how we rig this. What do we do? Do stats even matter enough? Do we put some people in the back row and then just have them use potions? I remember it having about 1,000 health. So Bear Hug, basically Bear Hug needs to not happen. This is wipe number 2. This is now a horror game. It's my own personal Silent Hill. I'm just here forever. Okay, so we actually have the setup we kind of want here. Like, Galef is useless. I mean, it's something. It's something, Asper. You probably have to do something level like 4 times in order to get like a point of not death, that is armor. We also can't leave. Welcome to the pirate ship. You're here forever. I could be playing Ultimate 2. This is happening. We're beating this boss. And I need to go to bed. Oh man. Oh yeah, so Asper, there's a few levels to classes, and like as you level up, at some point you start getting class points, and that can upgrade the classes. So what you're sort of looking for is there's some like base level of stats that you get when you change classes. So and you also like permanently unlock certain like access to that menu item. It's like be able to cast like white mage spells or something. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's just, it is what it is. Oh, Galef is dead again. Good. Good, I'm glad he's dead. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing that this is like the natural, like, open class. This class, like, sucks up all the various bonuses. Like, so every class you master, this class now gets a permanent bonus. Like, all the innate bonuses you get from being that class gets shared to this class, but none of the penalties. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell we're going to get through this fight. We get through this fight with nothing. Maybe I should have stolen a sword from something. Because we definitely skipped a chest or two, or just buying armor for the entire party. Final Fantasy V formulas. That sounds good. Nah, I mean, I got through with white mages, dude, and all the white mages could do, it was like, everyone has like 4 casts, or you had only so many casts of spells, and it was trying to keep party members up, which barely worked, and casting against the boss only when it's in undead mode. And it might have just been that I did this, where we're sort of power leveling a little bit too, because Galef he's a mage. Like, his base fighting stats are not as good as others. What did we get? Was it just another dagger? Okay. We could just go back to fighting here. Just rest. Oh boy, all I get is health? That can't be right. Wow, it's I could have sworn like every 4 levels you get a stat. By base statistics and current equipment. Certain abilities do stuff. Value for ability, value for character. They don't increase per level! Oh no. Oh no. So the hit point multiplier through level 10 goes up by, we're basically getting 10% per level. So that's a something. How close are we to another level? Another 348, huh? Let's try our luck. Well, we'll have full health though this time, so that should get us. I mean, she keeps disabling someone at the start of every combat and then bear hugging someone, so. But even that one extra level up got everyone out of range of just dying from one bear hug. So it's better than nothing. Oh, Ferris got a little. Well, I'm collecting all kinds of daggers. No, 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 no! Slow's okay. Slow means we might have a chance. Sorry, dude, heal yourself. No! Actually, that's okay. We might get away with it this time, because slow is not as bad as removing people from the party. And single... What is this now? We're going to single target? I think we've won. Oh, that's right, all the bad stuff happens now. Well, she's poisoned. Great. I wonder if it would have been better just to hold everyone's attacks. I did a lot of damage. Good, waste your turn. So if I lose now... Yeah, it's adding poison. We did it. We just needed like one more level just to not immediately die. Oh, that's real cool. This is all real cool. So if we ended up in combat, we're pretty screwed. So let's leave the cave, hopefully. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. So I'm trying to figure, is like Geomancer comes soon, right? Like did something? No, it gave me an endgame class for some reason. It gave me a fire crystal. How? I don't understand how that works then. I thought I was supposed to get a wind job first. So I'm just stuck with these guys for a while. Huh. Okay. Pure chaos is what it told me to do. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, I don't know either. Who knows? Who knows any of this? Trying to read this. Let's check in this thing. Make sure I didn't read it wrong. When did I do this? Wow, there's a lot of people doing this. It's so difficult because it's through... I hate Twitter. It's so hard to follow. There's so many people doing this. That was what I was given. Weird. Let me read how this works. How to play? Oh, that's right. We don't have a how to play button. We got to... help. Players will be assigned jobs totally randomly. Run options. No, it's just to interact with this bot. Regular run and the modified number. Maybe I just wanted random run, because then we would have had a job for that. This one seems... I really wish they'd make their rules, like... Like, I'm certainly not supposed to go... Like, I can't just go get the fire crystal. You kind of have to get these things in order. So the first job that unlocked was Geomancer. Okay. But I can't pick Geomancer. So the way that typically works, if you can't pick it, you just stay unpicked. Example questions. Tweet these when you reach the appropriate part of the game. Well, we haven't reached that. That's where we get another job. That's so weird. I don't understand. It's not explained. Try again. So currently all our guys are freelancers, which is normally how you would play it until you get the Wind Crystal job. So I'm assuming we keep them all freelancers. What's a bear or a supin? Is that just what it is in different languages? Sure. Players will be assigned jobs totally random. Freelancer and mime and include. So really what it should have said was freelancer. Yeah, I think we're fine. Or at least that's hard enough. Well, at least it's different than what we had to do last time. Last time our ship's broken. Set up this next town. So it's just when we get the crystal, we actually don't know if we're gonna get a job. Because if we get a job now, everyone's locked on that job. But we could get freelancer. And we sort of subtly got freelancer. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a choice. I wasn't given any other job. And I mean, this is you're gonna see hard enough because, like, for instance, in that fight we have no healing, so I mean, it's certainly enough of a challenge. I was just trying to think it through because I thought I guess the other one. I mean, the modes that I have the most interest in are just like pure randomness or you know, weighted towards bad things. I mean, we could just make them all berserkers. Berserker technically has a bonus, though. Well, if you want to farm for the next 20 hours. I think Berserker's, like, class guarantee or whatever is, like... It's like 4,000 class points and you get, like, 1 per fight. It's really bad. But, let's get to the town and, like, equip stuff, and then I'm probably gonna call it a night. Thanks for whatever you looked up there. Just reading the site, that's all I could discern. Best music. You're from the graveyard of ships, aren't you? Maybe we can buy better weapons. So I guess in this game, like, if we can find better weapons and armor, We should probably be doing that. Because essentially everyone's stats are completely rigid. Regal cut, huh? So... anyone holding their hands up in excitement means they can use it. Yeah, we're gonna buy a few of these. That on there. See if there's armor. For some reason, Ferris is really good with a dagger, and I don't know why. Copper plate? Bronze. We should probably buy these. See how good this is. 4 is a much bigger number. 4 is a much bigger number. I know there's some kind of penalty with equipment weight, but not getting T-wrecked is a cool prize too. I think shields in this game are pretty free. I could be wrong. Yeah. Oh, that equip weight though is pretty bad. I remember there being a pretty stiff penalty for equipment weight. I just don't remember quite how it works. It counts against you for something, and I just don't remember what it is. It could just be a speed penalty. Ugh. If we can't go by sea, we must go by airplane? I think airplane's the correct answer. They want me to walk there. If there's an item shop, I would like to go there first. It might be in the pub. Last time it was in the pub. That ain't it. There it is. Alright. Let's buy our stuff and... look at how much those are. We wasted one of those. At least there will be beer here. Oh, I'm going all the way around. Alright. So if you like dungeon crawlers, Sharpie is playing one, so I'm gonna host up him, and I'm gonna save here, and once we have a time for that egg hunt thing, it'll be announced, I'm sure, and we'll hype it. I just don't know when that's gonna be. But thanks for the host, Asper. Thanks for stopping by, Yogi, Ify, and everyone else. There's a whole bunch of people here. Have a good night.